guess we'll get into specifics of some of the things that happen in the movie, but there's some hilarious parts.
Yeah.
But not quite enough of them.
No, and to add to the bad, it was a found footage movie too.
Which I didn't know going into it. I don't even think I knew what the fuck this movie was before we saw it, but this is the laziest found footage movie. They make no attempt to make this seem like it's an actual found footage.
I think found footage is almost like a style now. And
but this fails at that.
Yeah.
Half the time I was like, who's supposed to be filming this?
I've given up on the logistics, trying to figure out the logistics of found footage. Every camera looks identical. Apparently they're shooting with very expensive lenses on cell phone cameras because they all look exactly like the cinema camera that's shooting the film.
And they have great microphones.
And when you're drowning in water, you're going to take the time to set up a camera on a tripod.
Yeah, there's the part where the teenage girl and the teenage boy are almost drowning. Maybe they're going to drown, and they embrace. Is he just holding the camera out like this to film them while they embrace?
Yeah, it's very lazy in the found footage aspect.
Yes.
There's even tornado chasers with cameras everywhere and filming, but for fuck's sake.
Especially towards the end when they're all hiding out in like the underground sewer or whatever, is the world's largest tornado ever is going over them, and they just keep filming. I was like, who the fuck is filming this?
Yeah, I think I stopped thinking about it at that point. I really didn't care. It's like, why even add that? I don't know. If it gives a cheap B-movie, lame-ass premise, lame-ass characters, if it gives it some sort of extra dimension, is that what they're thinking?
A lot of times it seems like it's to save money, but this one, I mean, the visual effects are fine. Yeah. They look great. I'm assuming this isn't the highest budget movie, but it doesn't feel like it even needs that found footage gimmick.
Look out! And it was close! Dude, farmer!
All the warning sirens are down. If the tornado's coming your way, you're not gonna know it. Hey guys, it's splitting.
There's another one. There's 3, 4, they're everywhere.
Well, what happens in this movie, Mike? How does this movie compare to Twister?
I believe the premise was that Bill Paxton and/or Helen Hunt had a magical device called it had like the lady's name, like the Donna or the Daisy.
Oh.
It had something like, you know, when you nickname like a device or a craft or something, and it was supposed to get sucked up into the path of a tornado to release these little sensor balls so that they could swirl around and they could get data. There's the same premise. Tornado hunters are not just a-holes looking out to get footage of tornadoes for money. They are selfless people that want to save lives by gathering tornado data.
Okay.
And that's what they did.
But this movie is the first one I've seen that treats weather like it's some sort of slasher movie villain.
So the film opens with teenagers at night getting
It's the
killed.
slasher movie opening.
It's a slasher
stinger.
movie. Exactly, it's a stinger. And then they're at night and they go, oh no, don't go outside. And then there's a tornado hiding in the darkness. and it eats them. It eats their faces.
Yeah.
And then it cuts to other teenager characters who are doing video yearbooks.
He's doing it, yeah, it's like a video time capsule, yeah.
So that gives the excuse for cameras everywhere, and the dad is a single dad, the mom died, blah, 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 blah. Storm chaser, character, insert characterization.
Played by Matt Walsh from Upright Citizens Brigade. He's the head of this organization. And I gotta say, he was the best part of the movie. He was the only one that gave a performance that wasn't horrible.
I thought his acting wasn't that great.
I thought he was fine in the part. I thought it was,
the dad character, at one point he just stopped bothering trying to do an American accent.
It kept coming together, yeah.
Sons, come here, What?
Yeah.
It's a script written by a computer program that says plug in all elements to make us care about these characters.
And then excuse me.
Pardon us.
We're having a discussion here. My favorite character was he was one of the cameramen for the documentary that Matt Walsh was making about tornadoes. Who in one scene, he says, this is too scary, we just survived a tornado, this is scary, I want to leave. And then in the very next scene, he's running out of the church up to the tornado, and then just gets sucked into a fire tornado in the best scene in the film.
Yeah, he wasn't the guy who said, I want to get all the shots. He was the guy that was scared.
Yeah.
For some reason he decided he wanted to get the most dangerous shot ever. And then a tornado is sucking fire up, and he gets sucked up into the tornado.
Which is great, because then you see him on fire in a fire tornado, just spinning around the outside edges of it, just woo, woo.
Yeah.
And that's what the movie needed more of, because that was schlock in its purest form.
Well, that's the thing, is now that they could do anything with computers, weather movies are now extreme.
This is the biggest tornado I've ever seen.
This one is bigger than any storm that has ever been.
It's a kind of movie that wants to have its cake and eat its too, where it's like, oh, you're supposed to be excited and thrilled and enjoying all this mayhem, and then at the end they're like, we can survive this together and we